There are psyops all around you. What is a psyop? Before I tell you, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. A psyop, or psychological operation, is, according to GoArmy.com, the use of unconventional techniques via intelligence, interpersonal skills, cultural sensitivity, and foreign language proficiency to help sway opinions and actions of foreign governments, groups, and individuals. Now, to be clear, I don't mean that you're constantly being influenced by the US government or military in every single aspect of your life, but that the word first off sounds really cool, and also can be used to categorize a variety of techniques used by the people around you, like friends, family members, companies, groups, etc., to have a certain level of influence on your decisions. By the way, it does not necessarily mean it's malicious or evil, as it depends on a case-by-case basis. Now, Military Wiki breaks down psyops into 3 categories: white, gray, and black psyops. A white psyop is where the act or product used to influence people has a verifiable origin, usually with an official statement. Think like a military plane dropping pamphlets into a foreign country, and on it there may be a US flag, or it says, by the US government. And even if it's not there, there is most likely an official statement. A gray psyop is the same thing, except that the origin is ambiguous, so you can make a guess or logical conclusion, but there is no official statement, as it seems to have a better effect in influencing people. A possible example is the psyops on TikTok of beautiful influencers in military camo, which has become popular enough for others to stitch onto it, warning the audience that it is a psyop. This example is a little murky, as in some cases it is a white psyop, but a lot of it seems to be gray psyops. Last is the black psyop, which is also ambiguous, falling into the covert category, but it's specifically for malicious intent, with the Military Wiki describing it, where the source of the psyop being hostile in nature. I assume this means like ousting foreign leaders, collapsing foreign governments, etc. These categories can be translated into more personal situations, as one of the focuses, according to GoArmy, is interpersonal connections, which involves the information, ideas, and feelings being exchanged verbally or non-verbally between 2 or more people. An example of each that you may relate to are, for white, the use of the word healthy by cereal manufacturers for their products. This is a current court case due to a proposed FDA rule for a specified requirement to be considered healthy, which these products do not match, as they are high in sugars. If the manufacturers win, they can continue to use the word healthy, which will influence people that want to eat healthy but still want sweet products, and it may cause them to buy the obviously unhealthy sugary cereals. For gray, it's a third-party reviewer or user that has a bias towards the product or service but doesn't disclose it. An example would be the many influencers that put Bang energy in their TikToks in an unnatural way, with the logo facing outwards towards the camera, sometimes drinking it, or sometimes as a background piece. A lot of these TikToks don't really mention that it's a sponsor, as per TikTok policy requires them to with a hashtag of ad or sponsored, or hitting the brand content toggle button. But from excerpts that I saw from the YouTuber Danny Gonzalez on his review of Bang, also mentioning that it's illegal according to FTC guidelines to not disclose it as an ad to the audience. And also an article from Vox explaining the shady secret advertisements on TikTok due to a lack of consequences. For a black psyop, an example could be spreading false rumors about a person in your company or school or college to present them in a bad light, even if it's not true, to damage their reputation. So how do you recognize these tactics? Well, by learning them, and two good examples to learn are the books How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie and the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. I recommend reading or listening to both to give you a comprehensive idea of some of the specific techniques people use to influence others. The first goes through some concepts including being a good listener and showing genuine interest in the other person, like talking about their hobbies, interests, and problems. This is because most people are interested in themselves. Another is remembering names, not criticizing people, giving sincere appreciation to others, and one of the most important points in relation to PSYOPs is combining their desire with yours to make them more amicable into helping you out. You do this by studying and analyzing what their specific wants and needs are, and explain to them how you can help them get there if they help you, a win-win type situation. Many famous people have attested to this book, including Berkshire Hathaway CEO Warren Buffett and cult leader and murderer Charles Manson, which shows you that this book can be misused in the case of the latter as an extreme example. The other book falls into more of a gray and definitely black PSYOPs due to its more devious nature, with some of the laws including taking credit for other people's works, having scapegoats, creating a cult-like following by capitalizing on people's need, which is why there are some fair criticisms by some of the readers and critics of the book, from contradictions of the laws to it almost being psychopathic in nature. As such, with both books, it requires a certain level of competent judgment to use them correctly. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more content related to this, drop a comment down below. And if you want to show support to the channel, you can do so by hitting the join button for $2.99 a month.